Happy Thursday. It's the Jam Nation podcast with your pals, Jonesy and Amanda.
Our mystery footy tipper. Can I say who it is?
It's going to kind of give the game away, isn't it?
It's Matt Thompson. Can I say?
Isn't he doing a great job?
But yes, he's the new Rabs. I hope he doesn't mind me saying that. But very interesting. Is he allowed to play favourites? Who will he tip? Because he's supposed to be impartial.
Today is Are You OK Day, and it's one of those days where I used to think about Are You OK Day. I said, well, how can this make a difference? But it does actually make a difference.
Yes, Layne Beachley, surfing champ, is an ambassador for Are You OK Day. She joins us on the show.
Also, the tribal drum will be beating for Wrong Number, the text edition.
This is because the UK has a new Prime Minister, Liz Truss. There's been some confusion over how people are getting in contact with her. And TikTok Tucker.
You said to me, do you like hot apple pie?
I said, well, I'm making you a cold hot dog pie. One of those words is in hot apple pie.
Enjoy our podcast.
Right now, by the miracle of recording, we had so many requests for them to do it again.
Mistress Amanda.
Miss Keller. Amanda.
Doesn't work alone.
Wow, this is fantastic.
Her friend is in a back room making the tools of the trade.
I've heard them describe him as a drunken idiot.
Sorry, I've been drinking beer.
The legendary pirate Jonesy and Amanda the actress.
Hello, Wiggles. Congratulations, Mandy. We're on the radio right now.
What is it you can't face?
Jonesy and Amanda, you're doing a great job.
You have no empathy for anyone but yourself, you giant tool.
Now's the time to hear good radio.
Sorry, a bit of a tongue twist there.
But you're an idiot.
Jonesy and Amanda are here.
It's showtime, a-holes. We're on the air.
Well, hello there, Amanda. How are you today?
I'm well, and how are you going?
I'm doing all right. I'm getting good grades. How's your little throat going?
I've got an ulcer way at the back of my throat. I think I was chewing some chewing gum and it jabbed the roof of my mouth. And that's made the side of my throat swell up. So I'm in a bit of discomfort.
Do you want some Vegemite to put on there?
No, I've used some SM33.
I love that stuff.
It's excruciatingly painful.
How do you put it on there?
Well, I've had to put it onto my finger and shove it up onto the roof of my mouth way at the back.
And get it right in there.
Get it right in there. But it's been going for a couple of days now. And because it's swollen on that side, my body thinks it's having a cold, or I feel I am.
Do you need to take a day?
Take a day off. Well, now you tell me I'm in here.
Well,
no, I'm fine.
Do you want to sit in the corner, put your head on the desk?
I'd love that, to have got up, had a shower, come in and just sit here with my head on the desk.
Do you want me to do all the talking?
No, please, I'll be fine. But thank you for your concern.
Would you like an Are You OK Day freckle?
Something sharp like that is not the sort of thing my mouth needs right now.
There's the standard freckle, hundreds of thousands. Are you okay? Or there's a yellow freckle.
Which one are you going to eat? It is Are You OK Day today.
It is. Are you okay?
Are You OK, can I say, is an amazing thing. And I know that Barry and Miguel are big ambassadors for this. It was founded by a man called Gavin Larkin in 2011. He founded it because his father took his own life in 2009. And then he started in 2009 because he felt that, we need to have conversations around mental health. Then Gavin died of cancer in 2011 and his son Gus died in 2013 from cancer. So his wife Marianne continues their legacy to this day with Are You OK Day, and they're an extraordinary family to find their resilience and their strength through all they've been through. They still push for everyone else to find their peace through whatever they're going through. They're an amazing family.
And there's been a lot going on, and what happened in Buxton on Tuesday night, that's terrible. There's just no words for that. Just
so
no
hard,
words.
so
Hearts
hard.
go out to the community there. Well, here, take a freckle.
I won't have a freckle, but I like
I'll give one to Jem Rye. Would you like one, mate?
Yeah.
You okay, little fella?
Yep.
Which one do you want?
It'll go with your grain waves for breakfast.
Can I have both?
No. Only get one.
You can have mine. Ryan's like my child. You can have mine. Mummy's sacrificing.
He gets
for you.
2 freckles.
Yes.
2 freckles.
Score. What a score.
Everyone needs 2 freckles.
We are going to talk to Layne Beachley
Yes,
today.
she's going to join us on the
for
show.
Are You OK
Actually, I think the surf's good this morning, so it'll be hard to get Lane. We won't be getting Lane before 8 o'clock, I can tell you right now.
We'll be pushing.
Also, $10,000 with the $10,000 question. TikTok Tucker makes its return, and the Magnificent Seven.
Question 1. The Astra, Barina and Commodore were all made by which retired car brand?
Podcast.
We have the Magnificent Seven. There are 7 questions. Can you go all the way and answer all 7 questions correctly? If you do that, Amanda will say...
I'll ask you, are you okay? Because it's Are You OK Day today.
But it's all about getting question 7 right. Although, Jem Rye, you were just saying we gave you an Are You OK freckle, not one freckle, but 2 freckles, and you're not okay because...
I can't get it open. It's impossible.
Oh, go and get Mum's good scissors from the second drawer down.
Don't touch the good set, not the pinking shears.
No.
Tony has joined us. Hello, Tony.
Morning, guys.
Hello, Tony. Question 1. The Astra, Barina and Commodore were all made by which retired car brand? Holden.
Which traditional Italian dish means thin string or twine?
Spaghetti.
It
Yeah,
is
of course it
spaghetti.
is.
We're going to play the not-so-secret sound. Duh. What is this, Tony?
What a flashback.
Ringtone.
Yes, it is a ringtone.
Very
Tony.
old one.
That's from a Nokia from 1994, the very same Nokia that you spruiked back then.
Hello, I'm Amanda Keller, star of television and instructional video.
Yeah, that's me.
Firstly, congratulations on purchasing the Simply Smarter Nokia 2110E mobile phone. By doing so, you've joined an elite group of mobile phone users that include such well-known personalities as, well, me.
So when you bought the mobile phone, you got a VHS with me showing you how to use it.
And the irony of you explaining some sort of
Technology,
device
I know.
to someone.
It's a shock, isn't it?
It is a shock. Question number 4 for you, Tony. A banana is actually a what? Is it A, a berry, B, a melon, or C, a vegetable?
I'm going to say a berry.
It is a berry.
It's a berry.
Berries are simple fruits stemming from one flower with one ovary and typically have several seeds. So that's why tomatoes are a fruit as well.
Kiwi fruits, are they one of those?
And bananas, because they have, well, kiwi fruit's like a fruit or a berry.
I see a kiwi fruit and I think fruit. What
Well,
about
it's
you,
a
Tony?
berry.
Yeah, but I think it's a fruit.
If it's got seeds, it's
Yeah.
a berry.
What about a pomegranate?
A what?
A pomegranate.
A pomegranate?
Yeah.
A pomegranate?
A pomegranate.
A pomegranate?
Yeah, what about that?
A pomegranate.
Yes, what about that?
Say it for me.
Pomegranate.
Say it 3 times quickly.
Pomegranate, pomegranate, pomegranate.
That's 1 too.
What is the most popular type of pet in Australia? Don't say Miss September.
I'll say a dog.
Of course
It is
it's
a dog. 40% of Australian households have at least one dog. It's interesting, isn't it?
You know, Tony could be all the way Tony here.
Well, let's not. Oh, actually, you never know. I'm looking at question 6. You might know this one. Which iconic Australian is a Guinness record book holder for sculling 2.5 pints of beer in 11 seconds?
Bob Hawke.
Hawkey.
He gave up the booze after that. So, you know,
He kind of did.
well, the ignominy of being known for this, whereas in fact he became quite a stable human after that.
Which tech company unveiled their new phone overnight, Tony?
It'll be either Apple or Samsung. Let's go with Apple.
It was
You
Apple.
did 50-50 and you've done it.
Apple's
All
unveiled
the
the
way,
new
Tony.
iPhone 14. You know, my phone
Your
has
phone?
recently started not to work very well. Am I just being paranoid?
I think you're being paranoid.
and thinking that when a new one comes out, the old ones start to have some built-in obsolescence?
There is a little bit of built-in obsolescence with them. I will say this with you. You go through a lot of phones. Do you do the update on them?
I think it happens automatically on mine, doesn't
You've
it?
got to install your updates.
Yeah, I don't like the new updates.
Well,
Maybe
you,
that's
you
why.
just get a new phone. You just throw yours in the river.
I do. I
and get a
throw it
new
in the
one.
river with a new pomegranate.
Congratulations to you, Tony. You've got the jam pack. It's all coming away. $250 designer appliance voucher. Your premium appliance specialist, 212 Parramatta Road, Campertown. A family pass to the big four-wheel drive show. The four-wheel drive and adventure show is back at Eastern Creek. Tickets at 4wdshow.com.au. And Jonesy and Amanda caricature is for you to colour in some Staedtler pencils. And because you're all the way Tony, you get a carton of your favourite beer.
Oh, awesome.
Awesome, Tony.
I see Tony as a Tui's new guy.
What are you, Tony?
I'm a Corona drinker.
Oh, really?
Well, we'll get you some of those.
Okay. Thank you, Tony.
Does this mean what I think it means? We've got to fill the space with a big fact.
Oh, okay. You want a big fact?
No, but do we
Okay,
have
you want
to?
a big fact? We can do a big fact. I didn't even think about a big fact. I was going to have an opinion on the Middle East peace process, but sure.
How about we go with a big fact?
Jam Nation.
I've got facts. I need to say. So I'm gonna search every day. I got Muncie. I've got fleas. So these facts bend me the bee's knees. I got facts. You asked for it.
Would it kill you to hit a note?
I think that's some good singing right there. Australian Idol's coming back. I'm going straight through to Sydney.
Of course you are.
Most people use blue toothbrushes, or more people use blue toothbrushes than red ones.
Bluetooth?
Blue toothbrushes.
Oh, not a Bluetooth brush.
No, a blue toothbrush.
Coloured blue.
Coloured blue.
Well, you wouldn't have a red toothbrush.
Why not?
It looks like your gums are constantly bleeding.
My toothbrush used to be blue, used to be new, and it used to be clean.
You wouldn't have a red one. I mean, a brown one, because then it'd look like you'd been on Married at First Sight. Someone's done the toilet with it.
I got facts. That's what you wanted.
Yeah, I kind of regret it.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation
Podcast. Listen up, people.
Fasten your seatbelt.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Well, the Jarmanac is our big book of musical facts. On this day in 1968, the Beatles performed Hey Jude on the UK TV show Frost on Sunday, hosted by David Frost, in front of an audience. The song was the first song by the Beatles that was over 7 minutes in length. In fact, Hey Jude was at that time the longest single ever to top the British charts because all the songs were short then.
It's a bit of a radio announcer's friend as well because you can fade it quite easily at 3 minutes and 40.
Or if you don't want to, you can go and put on 2 minute noodles a couple of times over.
When I used to do the radio show with Rabs Warren, he'd say, Jones, can you put on Hey Jude? I've just got to go out and take care of some business.
Oh, to the toilet? Do we have to imagine
Rabs,
that while we're listening to that?
I don't know what Rabs is
Evie, part 1, 2 and 3.
Jones, would you mind just putting that song on?
Paul McCartney famously wrote this song for John Lennon's son Julian, who was then 5 years old. And Paul has said it was an optimistic, hopeful message for Julian. Come on, man, your parents got divorced. I know you're not happy, but you'll be okay. Well, after a couple of divorces himself, Paul knows he's speaking from experience.
Paul knows it.
Let's put it on. And Rabs, we're thinking of you this morning. Off you go to the loo.
Jam Nation.
One of those news stories that you hear unfolding on the radio show yesterday, and then the human face of that tragedy. Antonio, Tyrese, Summer, Gabby and Lily passed away in that horrible car accident in Buxton. And then you just hear that story, and as a parent, it resonates through you, doesn't it?
Of course it does.
And there's no words to say about it. The driver of the car, there's no pointing blame at this stage. It's just a human tragedy. And that was demonstrated with Peter Overton's news last night.
Tonight, the faces of 5 teenagers killed in a car crash in Sydney's southwest. 3 girls and 2 boys aged between 14 and 16. If you have teenagers, please watch the news with them at 6. It will be confronting, but it could save their lives.
And it just demonstrates out there on the roads, your life can spin on the head of a pin. Anything can happen in a blink of an eye.
Well, this is what my husband always said. He's raced cars all his life, and he's a very careful driver. He doesn't talk in the car. He doesn't put music on when he's in the car. He said this is the time of the day where you can lose your life. And what a terrible, terrible tragedy for the Picton High community, for the families and friends of these poor young people. We all mourn with you. Oh, terrible and terrifying. It strikes a fear into the heart of every parent. 6 kids in a car that should only be seating 4. It's just terrible. And Terrell, the driver, the survivor, what terrible pain is ahead of him too.
Yeah.
There's no lessons you can, well, as Pete says, maybe we talk to our teenagers about this, but when you're young, this stuff doesn't sink in. Maybe those images on the news last night may have made a difference. It's, just horrifying. We all think of the sliding door moments in our own lives. And it's only as you get older you look back at that and think, wow, how lucky am I that didn't end badly.
Yeah.
But for this group of kids, just terrible.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Podcast.
But let's do it.
Starving. It ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it.
Ever fancied a mouldy, bacteria-infested slab of meat?
Not a bad duck of that.
Just fall off the bone.
That's what gets results.
Don't eat too much, though. Tends to give you diarrhea.
TikTok Tucker time. This is where we take recipes from TikTok and we eat them.
Well, you eat them, and you've got guts of steel, so chances are you like things.
Well,
and
by and large, it's been good.
Well, really? I've asked you before, do you like hot dog pie? I mean, do you like... I've given it away. Do you like hot apple pie?
I like hot apple pie.
How do you feel about cold hot dog pie?
So I'm not getting hot dog pie?
You're not getting hot apple pie. You're not getting hot dog pie. You're getting cold hot dog pie.
Sounds like a euphemism for something.
What do you mean?
Have you done time? I don't know. If I went into jail and said, hey, anyone got any cold hot dog pie? I don't know if I'd want that.
No, you wouldn't bend over in the showers. What we're doing here is... I've already started it because we needed to get some done before it goes into the fridge.
What have you got there?
Well, this recipe calls for a base, frankfurters around it.
I love frankfurters.
And then the filling. So the base, and I've done this already, you get 2 hot dog buns with some butter, blitz that up, and you make that your base and put that in the oven for 10 minutes. I've already done that.
And then
now,
you've got the outside.
I've sliced up these frankfurters and you put them around the side.
Are they Cheerios? Little...
Have one.
Can you eat them cold?
Well, let me know. Actually, let me know by the end of the show. What are they like? They're like, you feel like you're at a kid's birthday party?
Yeah, I love it.
All right.
Indigestion soon to follow.
Of course. So those are around the side.
Yep.
If you're trying to picture it, you know the Women's Weekly pool cake that's got...
I was just thinking that.
Chocolatey bits around the side.
Yep.
This is like that, but it's frankfurters.
But it's frankfurters.
So here's the interesting bit now that I'm going to do
Do you like a bit of hot dog on the side, do you?
What I'm going to do, Brendan, is in the blender here.
Yep.
I'm going to put some more frankfurters. They're going on the floor.
You've tipped it everywhere.
I've tipped it everywhere. Now that goes into the blender.
Yes.
With.
Do you want to chuck this extra one in?
There's some gelatin that's been
what
dissolved.
gelatin?
It's a pie. It needs gelatin. So I've dissolved the gelatin.
Why does it need gelatin?
With some hot water.
No, I don't like
That's
gelatin.
gone in there.
It gets that. It's that.
Well, it does because it's gelatin.
I don't trust it.
Dissolved in there.
You know when you get ham? You know when you get spam and it's got that. It's doing it now. It's doing it.
Got
See,
that
it's doing
congeal on the top.
Well,
I won't do it for long because I'm going to blitz it. You talk while this happens.
Oh, okay. Is it on?
Is it working?
Oh. And how long do we blitz this for, Mum?
Until it's blitzed. Do you think that's long enough?
No, you got to blitz it more. You've got to.
I think that'll do.
Do you reckon?
So what we've got now.
Dear, oh dear. The smell is quite unique.
I don't know if I can continue.
What else do you put in there?
Well, shall I blitz it some more?
And don't you have to put...
That's it then.
Don't just put it on the desk like that.
Then
it's a broadcasting facility.
Shut your neck. Then this then...
Oh, for God's sake.
This gets poured into
so much
the
of that
centre.
chef from the Muppets.
The who?
The chef from the Muppets.
Oh, no, I can't. Can you get that out? It's too greasy. Pull that middle bit out of the blender for me.
Oh, that looks foul.
There we go. So this now, it's the consistency of what would you say, like mince? It's like mince.
It's like a mince.
Okay, so then that gets
that's
put
foul.
into the pie. That's going to be your filling.
She's my hot dog pie.
Cold hot dog pie. Cold spoon I'm using here.
Trust you to make cherry pie unsexy. Right.
All right. So what happens now?
It doesn't look very good.
Of course it doesn't. It's hot tick-tock tucker. So I smash that. I've just pat that down like that. So we've got the hot dogs around the side.
Do what they do on MKR. Explain the obvious.
We've got the frankfurters around the side. And on our base of hot dog buns, I now am pressing that down. So it's like, it's like a pie.
Yes.
Like a... How would you describe that?
A pie?
Like pate.
It's like a tart.
It's like pate. And what I put on top of that, I get some tomato sauce and I do a lattice motion like that.
It's not very lattice.
And then I get some American mustard and do lattice
don't get
as
mustard
well.
juice on there. You got to you got mustard juice.
And then in the middle of that, I put some pickles. What happens now is that this gets refrigerated for an hour or so.
If you're making this at home...
Don't.
Here's a fun fact about mustard juice. Shake your condiments before you dispense them. And you won't get mustard juice like you just put mustard juice all over that.
Well, Brendan, thank you for that wonderful tip. So this is going to go into the fridge.
Okay,
There's no cooking involved. It just sets in the fridge and then we're going to have cold hot dog pie.
Ugh. Righto, well, I look forward to that.
Followed by some Eno.
When will we get that?
After 8 o'clock this morning.
Jam Nation.
There's a couple of questions that I have to ask you.
I don't answer questions.
Just answer the question, okay?
What's in it for me?
$10,000 reward.
Right here, right now, we have $10,000 up for grabs. All you have to do is answer 10 questions in 60 seconds. And don't poo-poo it. because it's been done 4 times.
Well, as a collective, you answer 10 questions. The person that gets $10,000 is the person that answers question 10. So we have 10 questions, 60 seconds. The minute you hesitate, the minute you're wrong, you're out, and someone takes your place.
We've got Scott of Bligh Park. Hello, Scott.
Hey, Jonesy, how you doing?
Very well.
Well, Scott, we're going to kick off with you today. You all set?
Yep.
All right, Scott, good luck.
Matter of fact, our Scott.
You got to focus.
Good luck, mate.
Because here we go. Question 1. What do you call a group of fish?
School.
Question 2. Wile E. Coyote was a character in which TV series?
Roadrunner.
Question 3. What number will the new iPhone be when it's released?
14.
Question 4. What's the name of the new Prime Minister of Britain?
Darren's in Rosebery.
What's the name of the new Prime Minister of Britain?
Pass.
Helen's in Connells Point.
What's the name of the new Prime Minister of Britain?
Liz Truss.
Question 5. Who are the Raiders playing this weekend?
Melbourne.
Yes.
Melbourne Storm. Question 6. What's the world's largest island?
Oh, Australia.
Deborah's in Acacia Gardens.
What's the world's largest island?
David's in Kincumber.
What's the world's largest island?
Don't know.
Darren's in Quakers Hill.
What's the world's largest island?
No idea, sorry.
Greenland.
Greenland is the answer there. Well, that's it. We got to question 6 today.
That's what it's all about.
Jam Nation.
Well, it was a question that stumped a number of people just then in the $10,000 question. Who is the new Prime Minister of Britain? It is a woman called Liz Truss. And in recent weeks, there's been a tussle or a trussle between her and one of the other proposed leaders as to who was going to get it. And a whole lot of people have been trolling her, congratulating her, looking at her rise to power.
Why would they troll her?
Oh, well, she's a politician. Lots of people aren't a fan of hers.
She's got good legs. We established that.
Well, you established
You
that.
and I established it.
I
We were
didn't
looking in the
establish
paper.
I didn't establish any of that.
I held up the paper and I said, hasn't she got good legs? And you went, yes.
I said I think she'd rather be congratulated for being the new Prime Minister
It's nice
of
to
Britain.
know that you got good legs.
The interesting thing for me in this story is that people have been tagging a random person instead of the new Prime Minister on Twitter. And so Liz Truss, at Liz Truss, isn't the British Prime Minister's Twitter handle. It's a woman called Liz Trussell. And for years, that's been her social media handle. And so she's for weeks had people abusing her, congratulating her. And since her ascendancy to power, people within her own party have been congratulating her. The Swedish Prime Minister tweeted her and said, we will continue our deep and comprehensive cooperation between the UK and Sweden. And she's answered, great, look forward to a visit, get the meatballs ready. And the royal family, she said, this is great. I'm off to meet the new Liz. Me and Liz, her Liz. Let's make it happen.
How good.
She's answering it all, and she's very, very funny. So she's so funny, people have led for her to be declared the new leader. And there's a new hashtag, in Trussell we trust, meaning her.
Of course.
So everyone, as I said, from people in her own party, have been randomly congratulating someone who has nothing to do with any of it.
It's good, though. And the technology that you have these days, it's so easy to do, isn't it?
But this is so public. You know, the Swedish Prime Minister, well done, at Liz Truss. Well, sorry, that's not her.
Mm-hmm.
So the tribal drum is beating for wrong number, the text edition, because it often happens with a text.
Yeah.
You've done it.
I once...
This story makes my bum clench.
Might have had a few drinks.
I can't clench all the time.
I once texted myself to see if I got home okay.
Yes.
So I thought I was texting possibly you.
Yeah.
Said, did you get home okay?
Yeah.
And then I've looked at the text and go, yeah, I got home okay. What about you? And then there was no reply. I put an abusive text. Oh, well, thanks for not caring.
Yeah. And you were talking to yourself.
And then I looked at the whole text exchange. I thought, I'm just texting myself.
Yes. You were just texting yourself.
I did also wake up on my garage floor dressed as John Lennon.
Yeah.
So...
It's not mentioned that you nearly threw up
Do
into
not
one of your
say
colleagues'
the
cars.
words to her brand new Kia Carnival.
Yeah.
Kia Rio.
We almost
brand new.
Yeah. We folded you like a pretzel to get you into the car.
You know, that was the worst.
And you almost rewarded her by spewing in there.
We got we're driving along and I thought, and
Because this is after a cab rejected you. And so she said,
I don't think the cab rejected
no,
me
the
as
cab
much
asked you to get out. And then so she said, I'll give you a lift.
Is it because I was dressed as John Lennon?
No, it's because you were, you had a few. Any old who.
You know, do we have to do? And you know what else happened with that in the text? Because Natalie, the lady that gave me a lift home, I sent her a text the next day saying, I'm so sorry. I'm glad I didn't spew. Because I didn't chuck in a car, okay? I sent her a text and I'd sent it to the wrong Natalie.
The night just continued.
And then she sent me a text back. So then I rang the Natalie. I said, hey, Natalie, it's Jonesy. And she said, hey, Jonesy. And then we're talking. And I said, I'm so sorry about what happened last night. She said, that's okay. And then
she played along.
She went along with it.
Because she was awkward. You made her awkward.
She went along with it. And then I end up, so I'm telling other people. And now I'm telling everyone.
Tribal Drum, wrong number, the text edition. When has it happened to you?
Podcast.
So, Liz Truss, the new Prime Minister of Britain, people are congratulating her, people are trolling her, but they're doing it to the wrong person. They've got the wrong social media account. She was even wrongly accused of avoiding an interview with the BBC. And she's saying, give me a break. Give me a break. She's actually been rolling with it and has been very funny to the point where people are saying she should be our new Prime Minister.
Exactly.
So the Tribal Drum is beating for wrong number, the text edition.
Katie's joined us.
Hello, Katie.
Good morning. So we have twins and they listen to a white noise Spotify playlist. And my husband was doing a workout one day and was listening to rap music. And he accidentally sent his music through the twins' room. And I was sitting there breastfeeding one of the twins back to sleep when this loud music started going off and was waking the other twin. And I was messaging my husband furiously, stop, turn the music off, blah, blah. I was going absolutely nuts at him, like message after message, about 30 messages in a row, only for my lawn guy to write back, actually, you've got the wrong number and your messaging is waking my baby.
Oh, what a mess. What a mess.
Really
what a modern dilemma.
What a modern dilemma.
That's a modern dilemma.
It is, absolutely.
Yeah.
So the wrong music was playing because of technology. You tried to text your husband and technology texted someone else and that woke up his baby.
Yeah.
Oh.
If we had this conversation 10 years ago, no one would know what you were talking about, Katie. But now we all do.
Yep.
These are the times.
That's a beauty. Thank you, Katie.
Katie. Candy has joined us.
Hello, Candy.
Hello.
Who did you text by mistake? What happened?
Oh, I sent a text message of myself in lingerie telling that I'd had the best night ever of sex to my husband, and I thought it went to his phone, and silly Candy sent it to the one underneath that said Stephen's work phone, not Stephen's mobile. How's that?
The work phone.
So what does that mean? Who got the picture?
Oh, it went to, he's a tradie, he's a plumber in the council.
Oh, went to all his contacts.
Went to all of went to the tradies in the ute there, so that was like a big laugh then, because you know what they're like.
No.
I would imagine they would have left that alone. They would have let that go. Well, clearly Candy's made a mistake here. We will respect her.
We won't look at that photo and we'll never mention it again.
We won't do anything with it. Is that pretty much right?
Dear.
Stephen's the quiet one of the gang. He's the good boy, the quiet one, so it was kind of a bit of a laugh, you know.
Oh, dear.
Candy, were you happy with the photo?
Well, you wouldn't have sent one you weren't happy with.
Oh, well, exactly. It was in the right angle. Everything had to be right. But it was like, I just thought it was a bit of fun for him. You know, we've been married forever. So it's like, you know.
I love that. That'd be great.
Well, you want Candy to send a photo of her to you.
Candy, can you send me a photo?
You creep. Thank you, Candy.
Don't do that, Candy. I'm joking.
We will take more of your calls after the news.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Blast off for Kicksville.
Let's see what happens.
Hello there. The Tribal Drum is beating wrong number, the text edition.
Yes. Well, this is on the back of Liz Truss, the new British Prime Minister. A woman called Liz Trusswell has had that social media mantle for some time, Liz Truss. She's been fielding Swedish Prime Minister saying, congratulations, we must have a meeting. She said, yes, get out the meatballs. I'm happy for it. So she's been so entertaining, people are suggesting that she should now be declared Britain's new leader.
We had a call from Candy just before Candy decided to send a sexy text to her husband.
With a photo.
Picture of her in her best undies. Instead of going to her husband's personal phone, it went to his work phone.
And his colleagues saw it.
Yeah, and they're plumbers, and naturally they would have just let that one go.
Well, here we go. Let's see what we've got today. Hello, Leslie.
Hi, how are you guys?
Very well. Wrong number, the
was-
text edition. What happened?
Yeah, mine was I was texting who I thought was my friend, and they weren't answering. So after about 3 weeks, I just wrote, "Sorry, have I done something to offend you, or why aren't you answering me?" And the person wrote back and said, "Oh, you've got the wrong number." And I said, "No, this is my friend's number." Anyway, the lady ended up ringing me because it was going backwards and forwards. And she just said, "Look, I'm really sorry. I only got this number 4 weeks ago, and you've been texting me ever since." And I went, "Oh, I'm so sorry." Anyway, we talked for a little while, and then I hung up.
And that was it. So you
Quite
found
embarrassing.
You got a new friend out of it.
I got a new friend. No, not really. We didn't talk after that. But
Oh, Les, that would have been a great story.
But she must have thought, I've got this new phone. Who's this idiot?
Well,
You're texting me every day.
Do you do that if you get a text from someone that's wrong? Do you text them back?
No, I don't. Do you? I just let it go, thinking
If it's
they'll
like,
realise.
I had one about
But you
a
don't
guy-
want to necessarily open a conversation.
Well, if someone's, like, the plans have been put into council, like I had a text, legitimately, someone said the plans have been put into council.
Well, if it's something someone needs to know.
Yeah, and I said, well, you've got the wrong number.
Yes, but if it's just, "Hi, how are you?"
Yeah.
I just ignore those.
If it's like, give me all your bank account details.
Then I will respond and give those details.
Thank you, Leslie. Angela has joined us.
Hi, Angela.
Hi, how are you?
Very well. Wrong number, the text edition. What happened?
Yeah, it's also a bit of a Liz story as well. It was probably about this time last year. We're in lockdown, and my netball friends, we had a game online called Loaded Questions. So the idea is someone reads a question off a card, and then we all text our answers to someone else. They read out the answers, and then you've got to guess who said what. So a question came up saying, "What compliment do you always get?" Now, there's one lady in my team, my netball team, who often talks about her big boobs. So the idea is of the game, you try and say an answer that possibly someone else had said.
Right, so people would think it was hers, not yours.
Right, so I texted my friend Liz just saying, "You've got great boobs." We were waiting for Liz to get all of the answers. Liz says, "Oh, Ange, I haven't got your answer yet." I'm like, "Oh." Realised I had sent this message, "You've got great boobs," to another friend called Liz who I've not seen for about another year. And so, of course, I went bright red, quickly trying to message this other Liz who I've just complimented her boobs, saying, I'm trying to play this game and trying to explain the game, and she just thought it was gold. It made her day.
And this other Liz would be singing, because you can't take that back. You can't say, "Oh, you haven't got great boobs."
But that sounds like quite a complicated game. The idea of you in a panic trying to text and explain that to someone you hadn't seen in a year. I bet there were typos akimbo. That sounds incredible. Stressful.
She messaged back saying, "Oh, I was just going to message you back and compliment your ass," but there you go.
Oh.
Thank God lockdown's over.
Yeah,
eh?
that's right. You can tell people that stuff to their face.
Thank you for all your calls.
Jam Nation.
Let's get on down to the Jonesy and Amanda Arms for the pub test today. As of today, does Nick Kyrgios pass the pub test? The other day, he was passing the pub test. Even my mum, who's a big tennis fan, is not she'll always say, "Oh, Nick Kyrgios, does he have to be like that?" And then yesterday, we're watching him on the telly, and she's going, "He's doing very, very well." I don't know how she felt about the whole smashing up of the racket.
Well, this is what happened. He was going very well in the US Open. He was bundled out yesterday. This is what happened at the end of the match. What's happening there? You can hear the tennis racket smashing. He smashed two rackets as his opponent was trying to take a bow and take the accolades from the crowd.
Yeah.
And so just when you think, "Oh, Nick," and there was some spitting incidents, you go, "Oh, Nick,
Come
Nick."
on, we want to support you.
And so then you turn on him. And then in a press conference after the match, he's all vulnerable.
I feel like shit. I feel like I've let so many people down. I feel like these 4 tournaments are the only ones that are ever going to matter. And it's just like you got to start it all again. And I have to wait till Australian Open. It's just devastating. It's heartbreaking. Not just for me, just for everyone that I know that wants me to win.
He talks
that's
as if
life.
I know,
That's
but he
life.
talks as if this stuff happens to him, like he has no control over it. But then when as I said, when he's vulnerable, you can respond to vulnerability.
Sure.
It's hard to respond to a brat, but a vulnerable person you can respond to. How are you feeling? People either love him or hate him, but then again, people love him and hate him at the same time. Nick Kyrgios, as of today.
I think he's all right. I think he'll get there. How old is he? He's only a kid still, isn't he?
Well,
Is he in his 20s?
he's had a lot of experience.
Yeah.
How do you feel? Is he passing the pub test?
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Podcast.
I like football. He likes football. She likes football. We all love the
It's round 25 of the NRL. Our last mystery footy tipper was Kate Sobrano. She got 4 out of 8, which is pretty good. Today's mystery footy tipper.
I'm kind of a big deal.
Our mystery footy tipper is described as being accurate and reliable. It's my mantle as well, isn't it?
You don't carry that mantle very well.
When he comes to the game, he must remain neutral.
He must remain neutral.
He has taken over from one of NRL's most famous names. He is the new voice of rugby league. We give you Matt Thompson.
Look at this. Beautiful hands. Pass the parcel, one side to the other. Stepping like a three-quarter. Oh, he's run into the post and bounced back. Oh, beautiful play. Another cracking try. That's spectacular. Good footy, both teams.
And I must say, he had a big set of Julius Marlowe's to fill, and hasn't he done it well, Matthew Thompson?
Hello, Matthew. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. I'm humbled by the introduction. I hope you don't ask me to sing after following up from Kate Sobrano last week.
No, her singing is better than a footy tip, so maybe your tips might be better than your singing.
Let's hope so.
You're doing a fantastic job. How did it feel that first game you had to call when it was you?
Oh, well, that was Origin 1. Look, to be honest with you guys, I wasn't that nervous. It's kind of... You kind of just do what you do, I suppose. I mean, I was conscious it was a big occasion and everyone was talking about it, but I can only do my job, which I've been doing for a long time now, so everything seems to have worked out pretty well. And, look, the footy's been really, really good. And the finals in particular, I think, are going to be another level. This week, the games we've got in week 1 of the finals, it's the best first week of finals footy I can ever remember. I think any team can win, so I think the footy is just going to be fabulous. So it'll be a pleasure to be there across the weekend.
And Rabs was famously neutral, although he did lean towards Parramatta. But what about you? Do you take some sort of oath when you do this that you can't portray who you actually go for?
Well, you do, and occasionally I get a bit of, social media feedback. In fact, during Origin, I got a couple of messages, one saying, so obvious you're a Queenslander, and the other one said, so obvious you're a New South Welshman. So I figure I must have got the balance pretty right.
Yeah.
We will not ask you, do you support a side, but do you support a particular side?
My family, or my youngest son is a footballing tragic, and he's a Panther. So that's as close as we get.
That's as close, and we'll accept that.
Well, let's have a look at Friday night. Of course, the Living Room, the show that I host, Matthew, is on Friday night. So I'm assuming everyone's going to record these football games and watch them later on.
You'll be running that in the commentary.
That's right.
I'll give updates.
Please do. I'd appreciate it.
I'll say Amanda as well. I used to watch you on Beyond 2000, so I can't believe I'm on the radio with you.
Aren't you kind? How old were you when you were watching Beyond 2000? Schoolboy?
Youngish.
There we go.
That's the drop zone. That is the drop zone of people who come up to me about Beyond 2000. Boys who watched it when they were in school.
You didn't have impure thoughts, did you?
Oh, excuse me.
No, I didn't.
No, thank you, Brendan. The shoulder pads, got rid of all of that.
Right, okay.
Well, the very first qualifying final, Friday night, we've got the Panthers and we've got the Eels. What are people saying? We won't make you pick what you'd like to see. What are people saying?
Well, I'll give you a tip at the end, but people are saying that it's going to be another cracking game. Parramatta have beaten the Panthers twice this year already, including in round 9 out there at Penrith, where the Panthers had won 21 straight. So they broke their run of home game victories, and then they beat them again only a few weeks back when Nathan Cleary got sent off. But this is very different now. Penrith rested all their gun players last week because they were so far in front for the minor premiership, and Para are in great form. So, and it's a bitter battle, the battle of the West. I think Penrith will win because Nathan Cleary comes back from suspension. He's had all this time to think about it, and he'll just be chomping at the bit to play. And the Panthers are nice and fresh, and it's packed. It's sold out within minutes out there. I just think Penrith will win. But I'll preface that by saying the Panthers actually lost this finals game last year to South Sydney, and they went through the back door and played them again in the grand final and beat them. So the loser here, all's not lost.
Right. Melbourne Storm versus Canberra.
This is an elimination final.
I can't believe Melbourne Storm are in an elimination final.
Yeah, they just missed out on the top four. Look, they've got do you know what? For them to even be in the finals is a massive effort. They've got so many injuries, and their season looked like it was doomed 6 weeks ago. But he's a great coach, Craig Bellamy. He's been able to get the team back somewhere near their best, and they're at home against Canberra. The Raiders have won their last 4 games in a row in Melbourne, and they're coming in, Canberra that is, in some red hot form. The bookies have got them outsiders. I reckon Canberra can win, but I think it's going to be really close, but I'm just leaning towards Canberra.
All right. It's not often you get to see Raiders and the Storm. I just like to say that.
Yes. The song. Right, yes, sorry, I've got you.
You've got it.
Matthew was having impure thoughts.
No, he
about
wasn't.
you and your lab
Stop
coat.
it. You stop it.
Cronulla Sharks versus North Queensland Cowboys. You know, the Sharks, I am a Sharks tragic, but I haven't seen the Sharks play as good as have they been playing lately. They're fantastic.
And they both get a second crack.
And no one's rating them. No one's sitting there saying the Sharks are going to do this, which is good.
Yeah, they are under the radar, aren't they? Which is strange given they finished second on the ladder. But a lot of people are saying they've had a soft draw, Cronulla, and the last month
I said that.
They haven't played.
Amanda said
I said that every week ago. Come
She's
on.
been whinging to anyone who'd care to listen. Oh, your team has had the softest draw in the history of soft draws.
You should listen to Amanda more,
Thank
Jonesy.
you, Matthew.
But they're at home. Look, as you know, Jonesy, look, Cronulla playing at home is so hard to beat down there. They've won their past 8 games against the Cowboys overall. And they've won all 5 finals matches at home, the Sharks, that they've played there. So I think they'll win. But again, that's a really close game. Look, they're an excellent team, North Queensland. To go from almost the bottom of the ladder to finish third this year has been a massive effort from them.
All right, then we have the second elimination final. My team, the Roosters, versus the Rabbitohs.
Yeah. Well, they played last week.
Yes.
Funny, isn't it?
Same again.
But you know what? It's such a great occasion when they play. And the Roosters beat South pretty comprehensively last week, but Cameron Murray's back for South and Damien Cook's back in, and so is Campbell Graham. And the Roosters lose Joseph Manu, and it's an elimination final at Allianz, the new stadium, which is just fabulous. If you haven't been there, you really should go. Look, the most bitter club rivalry in the game could go either way. I've just got a nagging feeling maybe South can win, but that is just a toss of the coin, and you know they'll just rip into each other as they did last week. It's going to be great, and we've got all these rivalries this weekend.
Yes.
So it's just a fabulous weekend of footy.
Did you know what? If the Roosters do win, there is an inevitability that it could be a Sharks-Roosters grand final.
Oh, I think that's a lot of
Roosters
steps
grand
between
final.
this and that.
That will be the greatest matchup.
If ifs and buts were candies and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas. It's not a song, Matthew. It's just a saying.
Maybe.
Yes, well,
can you weave that into the commentary,
Could you weave it
mate?
into the commentary?
You know how Rabs used to have, and Havley's got try. Maybe if ifs and buts were candies and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas.
Get it in there, Matthew.
Come on.
I'd love that to be my trademark saying. Yes, I'll write it down on my notes.
Please do.
Matt, you're doing such a great job. We love watching you call the footy. Channel 9 and 9 Now is the only place you can watch every NRL finals game, and it's all live and free. Matthew Thompson, good calling on the weekend. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to chat.
Jam Nation. I want you to get up right now. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Go to your windows, open them, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell. I'm not going to take this anymore.
Down to the Jonesy to Matarams for the pub test today. It's all about Nick Kyrgios. Does he pass the pub test?
Well, he was bundled out of the US Open. He did so well. He got to the qualifiers, I think it was quarterfinal.
Yeah, he's doing all right.
All of Australia goes, yes, he's very entertaining to watch. And then at the end, but despite the spitting and all of that's happened, and then at the end of the match, this happens. While his opponent is taking a bow, he smashes 2 tennis rackets very violently.
Not
on the court.
together, just one at a time.
Smashes them on the ground. It was hard to watch. And then he felt contrite because in the press conference afterwards, he said this.
I feel like shit. I feel like I've let so many people down. I feel like these 4 tournaments are the only ones that are ever going to matter. And it's just like you got to start it all again. And I have to wait till Australian Open. It's just devastating. It's heartbreaking. Not just for me, just for everyone that I know that wants me to win.
So we could be talking about his fortunes in tennis. He could be talking about the way he behaves. But when he's vulnerable like that, you go, oh, he knows he's doing the wrong thing. Come on, Nick, come on.
But when I was young, what is he, 27? I used to do manana all the time over stuff.
Oh, if you behave like that in the workplace, you would not have survived, Brendan.
I think I did back when I was 27.
When you were 27, you had a child. You weren't breaking equipment. You weren't spitting on people.
I didn't spit on
You
people.
wouldn't have
but you did-
survived.
if things didn't go your way, when you're young.
That's not young. In the
He's 27. He's a
tennis circuit, that isn't young.
So what do you think? Does he pass the pub test for you?
Does he pass the pub test?
Yes, he does. I still love him, but I just wish he'd keep his little tantrums to himself.
No, he doesn't. Look, he's tiresome. To use the words devastating and heartbreaking about losing a game. Come on, let's get real, put it in perspective. Talk to people that have lost their child or lost their house or things like that. For him to use those terms about a game is a bit stupid.
I think he's got a bad attitude, and his attitude towards winning the majors only and not caring about the other tournaments in between, I think, is the wrong way to look at it. If you don't take the little steps, you're never going to get there.
He needs to grow up a little bit and get anger management. It doesn't show a good example for other kids that are coming up in the ranks of tennis.
He demonstrates all the signs of an abuser, someone who behaves badly to other people and then asks for forgiveness and says that, situations and other people made him do it and he really loves us anyway. The kind of way that abusive men behave to women doesn't pass the pub test at all.
There you go. Thank you for all your calls.
Jam Nation.
I know that you like influencers.
Well, define influencer.
Someone that influences others.
Well, we've been defined as that, but we don't wear a
think I'm an
G-string.
influencer. I like to put content out there on my little Instagram page. You have a few more followers than I do.
But it's not just social media. People, we have opinions every morning. We would be considered influencers. Yeah. But the new word influencer, when you think of it, you think of someone from Married at First Sight or whatever, who is who does an ad for teeth whitening or something to influence others. They get free stuff to influence others.
Yeah. I wouldn't use my account for free stuff in any way.
No, I don't mean we don't do that.
I'm a big fan of Instagram. Actually, that's the only one I use these days because I like, you take a picture and you put a comment on there and then.
Yes, I agree. I don't do free stuff.
It's like doing this. It's like having your own personal little radio show. There's a couple of news stories about influencers in the Guess Who Don't Sue article in the paper the other day. When they say, Guess who don't sue? Who almost soiled themselves in their car on the way home the other day?
Almost saw themselves?
Soiled themselves.
Oh, well, how about who almost spewed in a co-worker's brand new car after the Christmas party?
Yeah. Guess who don't sue?
That sort of stuff.
Yeah. If you go any further, I will be suing you because I didn't spew in her car. Okay.
And I didn't soil myself in the car.
No, you didn't. You got home on time. Guess Who Don't Sue said, which influencer has bought pretty much most of all their followers because you can buy your followers. Did you know that as well?
Well, how do you buy them? In a shop?
You get them. I've seen it on. Apparently, you can go to a place like
Campbell's Cash and Carry.
Campbell's. You get a time machine, go back to the 80s, and go to Campbell's Cash and Carry. No, you can buy them. I don't know how you do it, but you can buy them. So it's been revealed that the Guess Who Don't Sue person was none other than Nasser of Mouths. And he used to have 42,000 followers. Then, inexplicably, in a year, he's doubled that to 88,000.
And was he sprung?
Yeah, because it all comes down to about engagement. So
just having the numbers.
The numbers don't matter.
If no one's engaging with you, then what's the point?
So, on average, 62 people liked his posts.
Right. So he had all those followers, but no one was actually engaging.
And he's of Lebanese background, so that could just be his family and his cousins.
Right.
So, and the engagement there is 0.7%.
Right.
So what would happen if someone wanted to, teeth whitening or us, want to get Nasser involved, that's what they're called.
Arse?
Or us.
Oh. Teeth whitening or arse, I thought you said. Is that on offer?
Is that a thing? They would go... They would look at the engagement.
Sure.
But Nasser's okay. He's got his side hustle that he can fall back on.
Ho, ho, ho. If you want a top celebrity for your Christmas party or home dinner or family get-together, I'm available. It's Nasser. Send me a message. Ho, ho, ho.
So that'll be good. Secret Santa's coming up this year. And there is a $20 limit, so I'll get change. Away from Nasser.
Yes.
One of Australia's biggest stars when it comes to social media is Aussie model Michaela Tesla, or Testa. Have you followed her story?
No.
You remember she broke up with Addis's Paul. It was bombshell news. You don't remember this?
No.
I don't know how we could even live. They announced their split, and I was devastated for a few days.
Right.
Anyway, the latest news has come out that Aussie model Michaela Testa reveals an allergic reaction to cinnamon.
What's it happening?
What made her bottom grow in size. She's had an allergic reaction to cinnamon, which caused her bottom to grow in size while on holiday in the Caribbean.
And has it made the bottom look like a Kardashian bottom, or has it made it look all shrunken?
There's a picture right there.
Is that her improved? Is that the new big bottom?
That's after the cinnamon. She noticed her backside swelling after eating corn that had been flavoured with cinnamon.
Right, so no EpiPen required.
Well, at least it's an easy target for the EpiPen.
She'll now be known as Cinnamon Buns.
You go, and you go.
I never thought that you'd be doing an influencer segment on this show.
Keep it coming.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Our next guest is an Australian surfing legend. Lane Beachley has ridden the highest waves and has also been wiped out, both in the surf and with her mental health. That's why days like Are You OK Day today are so important, and today's the day to have a conversation. Lane joins us. Hello, Lane.
Hello, Amanda. Hello, Jonesy.
Are you okay, Lane?
I am okay. I've just had a surf, so I'm better than okay.
And the surf has come back, which is nice.
Yes, yeah. Well, surfing is my liquid Valium. It's what I do to maintain good emotional, mental and physical health.
Was I to take liquid Valium?
Man, it just goes old school.
Can I ask you this, Lane? We've heard the message for a few years now. Are you okay? How realistic is it that people open up? Anecdotally, what have you heard when people ask that question?
Well, the challenge is a lot of people don't want to ask the question because they feel like they have to be an expert to answer in the case someone says, no, I'm not okay. And so the theme for the Are You OK Day this year is that there's no qualifications needed for you to ask the question. So it's just a matter of holding the space and being comfortable in the fact that if someone says, no, I'm not okay, then you actually don't have to solve the problem. You actually just have to listen to what the issues might be.
Yes, because that's the follow-up, isn't it, where you think, well, I don't know, I wouldn't know what to say.
Yeah.
But I guess, but people over the years are feeling more comfortable when they're asked the question to say, no, I'm not.
Yeah, because I feel there's less stigma around having poor mental health.
Yes.
I mean, COVID exacerbated it. We saw dramatic increases in cries for help, and we're seeing the long-term effect of what all those lockdowns caused, and that lack of connection and that lack of control over our lives. So, I feel that people now have the courage to not only put their hand up and ask for help, but there's the people that they're asking for help from also have the capacity to hold the space for them. Because actually, it's holding the space that's the hardest bit.
Yeah.
Because we just want to fix everything. We want to make people feel comfortable because we're so addicted to being comfortable.
And also listening. Australians, we're famous for saying, "How you going, mate? All right?" And then you don't actually get an answer. You just move on.
Yeah, Australians are famous for having two tongues and one ear, so we speak a whole lot more than we listen. Whereas when we're asking, are you okay, it's a matter of asking the question and then listening to what the answer is. And then if they do happen to say, no, I'm not, then it's actually helping them find an answer to it or helping them find someone who is qualified to solve their challenges and speak truthfully about their challenges, because when we don't honour our feelings, when we suppress our feelings, they end up dominating our lives. So the more we have the comfort or the more safety we have in expressing ourselves and honouring how we feel, the faster we can move away from that and start creating autonomy with how we feel.
I was watching Stephanie Gilmore over in Chaupu, and I always think with that wave, those invitational things, like things like the Eddie and all that sort of stuff, do you think, please don't invite me to that?
Is it a hideous wave?
Chaupu is a hideous wave. I'm mentally, emotionally and physically scarred from that wave.
Right.
But, it's really challenging. It tests the courage of every surfer because it is life-threatening. And I was proud to see how the girls really embraced that challenge because they haven't had much experience out there, but they certainly did me proud. So I'm excited to see them going back there.
And because there's no water there.
Where is it?
It's over in Tahiti. And how much, well, you know it because you've surfed it.
Yes.
How much water are you looking at when you're on that wave?
Well, it depends where you are on the wave, quite honestly. I mean, when you're paddling into the wave, it's only about 6 foot deep, irrespective of how high the wave is. But then by the time you get to the end of it, it's about half a foot deep. And, of course, the tide affects it as well. So I've come unstuck there quite a few times. I've been starfished on that reef with my board being pushed down on my face. So literally on my back, starfished on the reef, and my board, the wave came over and pushed the board down onto me, and and I had to find my way out of that. So it's a challenging one.
And is it coral? Are you smashing yourself on coral?
Yeah, it's a fire coral as well, so it not only cuts you, it burns you.
Oh, that's nice, dear.
That's really lovely. And you know how they treat that in Tahiti and these tropical islands?
No.
They cut a lime in half and squeeze that all over you.
Oh, that would sting just a little bit.
Oh, great.
Yes, that burn. The deep burn.
So around that period of time, there'd be a lot of people just with their phone on silent. Oh, I missed the invite. I don't know how that happened.
Well, Chopu is no longer an invite. It's part of the tour. You have to go.
Oh, you got to go.
And we're hosting the Paris Olympics at Chopu for surfing in 2024. It's going to be terribly exciting.
Get your limes out.
Break out the limes.
I'm going to look for a comeback.
Well, the only time I want to see a lime is when I'm putting it in a Corona, and that's it. Well, Lane, it's always great to talk to you. Make sure to check on your loved ones today. Head to ruok.org.au. Lane Beachley, say hi to Kirk for us.
Kirk says hi. Are you okay?
Kirk?
No.
No, me. Oh, I'm good. Now I'm good. Hang
we're
on.
good.
Ask me in about 20 minutes and I'll be like,
call back then.
Amanda, are you okay?
I'm okay, and I appreciate you asking. Thank you.
Excellent. Well done, you guys. Thanks for sharing the message.
Thanks, Lane.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation
Podcast.
You hungry?
Starving.
It ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it.
Ever fancied a mouldy, bacteria-infested slab of meat?
Not a bad tucker, though.
Just fall off the bone. That's what gets results.
Don't eat too much, though. Tends to give you diarrhea.
I hope you've got some Eno or Alka-Seltzer at the ready, because this might be challenging. It's a cold hot dog pie. This is food from TikTok. What we've done so far this morning, you get 2 hot dog buns, break them up, put them with some butter, munch that into
blitz them?
Blitz them, but not too much, so it's a little bit crunchy. Put that into the oven. So
and
that's
you pre-bake that.
That is the base of your pie. Then you cut frankfurters. Do you say frankfurts or frankfurters? LBDs? You allowed
What's
to call
LBDs?
Little boys' dicks? Did you never used to call them that?
No.
I'm looking around the room. Did anyone call them that? Yes. Thank you, Millie.
I think she's got a look of like, oh my God.
Oh, anyway, you put those around the outside. And for the filling, you chop up some more frankfurters.
Yes,
you blitz them.
Or the LBD.
You blitz them with some gelatin in hot water.
You had me at everything else but gelatin.
Yes, as somebody said, Ryan said, it looks like human flesh.
Oh.
So what we've done now, that's been put onto the base. So we've got frankfurters around it. We've got that patted down. That's been in the fridge now for about an hour and a half.
Mm-hmm.
On top of that, we've had tomato sauce and American mustard with some pickles in the middle.
Yum.
So we're now ready to eat. So I'm going to cut it and slice it.
I'm just watching my
it's
figure,
quite
so
firm.
not a big slice there for me, Mum.
Really? You're watching that? Right. All right, so that's a nice big slice for Brendan.
Yes, thank you.
It's quite firm, isn't it? And now I'll get out the scoop. And let's see how...
Is this, if I was on Noom, how would I enter this?
I don't know if this is categorised
I think
in
for
any way.
LBDs in Noom.
I can't handle that.
You know, it doesn't look great.
Oh, it doesn't look great. It does look like human flesh.
Oh.
And I'd like you to enjoy it. With those words, it's not often you're served a meal at a restaurant where they say, this looks like human flesh.
It doesn't look appetising in any way.
Having said that, what did we have the other day?
It does.
We had chunky soup ice cream last week, and you liked it.
Yes, I will say this. It looks like it could be sweet.
It
looks like it could be a pink cake, like a strawberry cake.
It won't be. Don't think that.
Oh, here we go. You know.
Oh, no.
It's not that bad.
No, you're the wrong person to
No,
do this
it's not
because
bad.
you like
No,
everything.
it's bad.
I cannot believe you like that. Give me a taste. Are you saying it so I'll have some and then I'll hate myself? Let me have a small taste.
No, not bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not that bad. Not that bad.
You know what? It tastes like Devon, and I like it.
It tastes like Devon.
Actually, That's delicious. You might as well just buy a loaf of Devon.
I would imagine, yeah. Why don't you just eat a loaf of Devon?
Having said that,
Yep.
that will give us heartburn, but that's extremely tasty.
And you might be able to fool Noom with this as opposed to Devon. If you just say you ate a loaf of Devon, Noom will go off its nut.
But ground up human flesh, wow, that registers so well on the diet
Better than
scale.
ground up LBDs.
Actually, that was nice.
What you do, it's the way that you do it.
Never fancied a mouldy, bacteria-infested slab of meat?
Not a bad duck of that.
Just fall off the bone. That's what gets results.
Don't eat too much, though. Tends to give you diarrhea.
Feel like I need a Metamucil chaser.
I'm really shocked that I like that.
Jam Nation.
Everybody shout. Come on now, sing out. It's time for the Ghoulies get together.
Our favourite Ghoulie of the year will win $20,000 cash and a year's supply of chocolate from Daryl Lee. You can call our hotline at any time, 90617
What have we got?
Hey, Jonesy and Amanda. What really gets my ghoulies going is when you see old guys with shorts sitting on park benches or on mall seats in public and their ghoulies are dangling out. I'm no fashion scientist, but I'm pretty sure they ain't got jocks on. Jonesy, is this what retired radio announcers do to get more airtime? Oh, I tell you what.
I don't
Is
think
it
so.
Brendan?
Well,
Have you got plans?
Not this week. I saw Alan Jones in the shopping centre the other day.
And?
He was wearing some nice gabardine slacks. No gapage there.
Good.
What else have we got?
Hi, guys. My girlie is my wife, who I love dearly. When she drinks wine, snores. The other night she goes out with the girls, comes home, gets into bed, puts her nose almost touching my nose, and within 5 minutes, it sounds like there's a train coming through the bedroom. So I put up with her for some time, and eventually I roll her over. Once I get her rolled over, bang, you got no idea, mate. She farts on me, and that really gets my girlies.
No, it's nice to hear from your husband.
He disguised his voice a little bit.
Out with the bad and with the good. If you dipped out, doesn't matter. You can always call the hotline number 9061798 for Gets My Ghoulies. It's 5 to 9.
Our favourite caller email, a Facebook friend, wins a double pass to the Red Hot Summer Tour. You'll see the likes of Paul Kelly, Bernard Fanning, Missy Higgins. It's Sunday, March 26 at Bella Vista Farm, and tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster.
You also get that Jonesy Amanda tea towel and our little fridge magnet with our dolly heads.
Liz Truss is the new Prime Minister of the UK. However, it's caused confusion on Twitter because people have been tweeting the wrong Liz Truss. Regular person, Liz Trussett, goes by Liz Truss on Twitter and has been receiving messages from the Prime Minister of Sweden, politicians and trolls. The tribal drum was beating for wrong number, the text edition. Here's Candy from Northern Rivers.
I sent a text message of myself in lingerie telling that I'd had the best night ever of sex to my husband, and I thought it went to his phone, and Silly Candy sent it to the one underneath that said Stephen's work phone, not Stephen's mobile. How's that?
Who got the picture?
Oh, it went to, he's a tradie, he's a plumber in the
went to all his contacts.
No, went to all of went to the tradies in the ute there, so that was like a big laugh then, because you know what they're like.
No.
Could be worse. They could have said, we've already seen that.
She's got a blue nighty too.
Righto, you two. That's enough.
Good on you, Candy.
Win your way out of winter with Ugly Phil. He wants to put you on the standby list for a trip to Thailand.
We'll be back from
We're
6.
going to draw that tomorroye.
That's happening tomorrow. Yes, of course. We'll be back from 6 tonight for Jam Nation.
We'll see you then.
Good day to you.
Well, thank God that's over.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Wipe the tears, baby, tears from your eyes.
Catch Jonesy and Amanda's podcast on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts. Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast. Catch up on what you've missed on the free iHeartRadio app.